throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurt inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
Well, we got an interesting show today. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Atoms. Good evening to the Eves. This is the Blac Pill podcast. Ninja, hold up. My bad. Woo! Interesting news today. First things first, we got to give our respects. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, who was fatally shot today at a Utah speaking event. Damn. Now, I don't necessarily, and shout out to everybody that find their way to the show, because this is not what we normally talk about on the Blac Pill podcast. I don't resonate with what this guy says. Hold on. Yeah, I had to clear my throat. Yeah, I don't necessarily resonate with what this guy says, but it's a pivotal thing that happened today. History was made, not in a good way, and condolences to his family. Let me pull myself up. Where we at? Hold up. Let me pull myself up. We in here. What up, everybody? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in here. Yeah, man. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to the Adams and shout out to the Eves. Normally we talk about the music industry. Today we're doing something different. And shout out to Marietta. Marietta said he and I had the same birthday. Shout out to you, Marietta. And rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Yeah, like I said, we doing things a little different. I guess today we're discussing politics a bit, because there's a lot of things going on in the world. And this is the biggest thing right now. Shout out to Code 47, President DJ Trump. Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I said it, Ninja. So yeah, they said that they're gonna put flags down for the rest of the week until Sunday. Let me pull up Instagram. It's a lot going on today, guys. There was also a school shooting that happened. It's a lot going on. There is a lot going on today, but history has been made. Hold up. We're gonna keep you guys updated on this, and let us know what you think in the comment section. I can see you guys right here. Shout out to everybody in the comments. I ain't want to talk about this, but I'm like, it's the only thing. It's just how it goes when you do the social media stuff. You have to discuss even the negative things as well, right? So, hey, it is what it is, Ninja. Let me see. And my bad if my screen keeps shaking. I have big hands. Let me see. Let me go to, where is Instagram? Instagram, where are you? Here we go. I need some glasses at this point. Hold up. Instagram, here we go. Let me use my mouse. What am I doing? All right, let's see what this lady says right here. We have this lady right here. 1 second, y'all. What the fuck? I don't know why it's not scrolling. So first we'll start with the school shooting. So there was a mass shooting that just happened at the same time. And that's what makes me think a lot of these things are orchestrated. And shout out to Marietta. Marietta said he don't like black people. Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's tough, because, I wouldn't say, it's tough. It's hard when it comes to racism and people have their own personal prejudices. I feel like everybody prejudiced at this point, Ninja. So we all have our stereotypes. At the same time, just because he doesn't like black people doesn't mean he deserves to be killed, right? I mean, you know, shout out to Jack. What up, Jack? We got Jack in the building. What's popping? So this is the shooting that happened earlier today as well. I don't know if these attacks are linked, but here we go. And what's also very cryptic about this situation, is the fact that he also was, he posted the lady that got fatally stabbed, the Ukrainian girl. And when he posted her, I forgot what he said. I'm gonna pull it up on Twitter, but let me let you guys hear this real quick. I guess Law and Order with Black Adam, people, let's get it.
Metro area just responded. We have 3 people who have been transported to the hospital. Don't know conditions on any of them yet. Hopefully we'll have that for you shortly. What's really important for us to get out is reunification with parents and students. That's happening at Bergen Meadow Elementary. That's at 1928 South Highwan Drive.
And shout out to Colorado. Hey man, real quick, just so you guys know, right? When it comes to people who are prejudiced, you know, when it comes to people that are prejudiced, I want y'all to understand that me personally, I've said this before on my show, I don't fuck with people that don't fuck with me. So we got to just put that on the flow. Okay, we're going to put that on the flow. So for example, if a person is racist or whatever the case may have you, I won't necessarily know too much about them, right? And the reason being is because if you don't like me, I don't like you. Does that make sense? Like, I'm that kind of person where if you don't like me, I don't like you. So if you don't like me, I'm not going to know about you and what you got going on and what you do. But I know his name, though. I know his name because I know he'd be around Donald Trump. And if you guys go to my TikTok page, we have the Blac Pill on TikTok. I discuss politics because that's what I was raised to study as a kid. Like, my dad wanted me to be a congressman. So I know about politics. So I know big names in politics. Like, I can name you the whole current U.S. administration, but that's because those things fascinate me. But when it comes to what these people believe in shit, if somebody spews hate, like if they don't like me, you know, they don't like black people, Ninja, I'm not finna know what up. I mean,
but what the hell, boy?
I mean, what do I look like watching somebody that doesn't like me, so I can't like myself either? And shout out to Marietta. She said, the hate you breed, as they say. Here we go.
I don't have a lot more. Please ask questions if you have them. Can you shooting it?
All right, let me go to an Adam experience because I got some stuff to show you guys. Let's see. Like I said, it was breaking news. They supposedly have a person of interest in custody in regards to connection of the shooting of Charlie Kirk. They supposedly had arrested somebody first, and I guess they got the wrong person. And FBI Kash Patel came out and said that they turned around and got the right person. Let's see.
The FBI director is posting that a suspect is in custody. I would just like clarification. Do you or do you not have a suspected shooter in custody?
We have a person of interest in custody that is being interviewed right now.
That is not George Zinn.
That is not George Zinn. That is correct.
Is there any indication of foreign involvement?
For another.
And shout out to Marietta. Hold up. You see, this is the shit I'll be talking about. Shout out to Marietta. Marietta said, I'd like to know you don't like me though. Please let me know so I can steer clear of you. Guys, this is why I tell you guys, sometimes y'all gotta go touch grass. Okay, do y'all understand that? Unless I know you. Shout out to Jack. I know Jack, but you know I've never met you in real life before. How would I know if I didn't like you or don't like you? You missed the point of what I'm saying. If my point goes over your head, that has nothing to do with me, but I still got a show to do. Past that, if y'all want to donate, that's when I stop looking at the comments and y'all could go donate, because I don't like when people say off the wall stuff. When y'all make me uncomfortable, I'll be looking at this shit like,
What the hell?
I'm laughing, but I laugh to get rid of the anxiety. Like, whoa. I don't even know you, dog. But shout out to you if you support us. Like I said, I'm on the side of my people. Shout out to the core. Shout out to my fan base. If you're not part of my fan base, I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. But here we go.
Or anybody else related to this?
Yes, we are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information.
Okay, Marietta, thank you. Because I'm like, yo, y'all got to be clear here, because it's like you said, there's been racists on my page before. If you're racist, I don't know. I'm just doing my show. Okay, that's it. Shout out to you, Marietta. You not talking about me, okay? Because on my page, we not racist. We don't care about none of that shit. But we do talk about stereotypes and stuff. But don't be weird, because I've had weirdos come to my page talking about I look like the person that killed they friend and then they cousin and all that. And like I said, that shit confused me. So I'll be on 10. Hey, I'll be on 10. Okay. Shout out to you. My bad.
Relating to the shooting.
Can you tell us details about the suspect being taken into custody? Where? how long ago?
We cannot at this point, but we will get you that information when we can.
Is there believed to be a second individual involved in the shooting?
At this point, there is no information that would lead us to believe that there is a second person involved.
All right, so there's that. My bad, Marietta, my fault. I ain't mean to turn up. Cause I'm like, I seen you before. I thought you were saying that I'm the racist. I'm like, hey, I'm not the racist. I'm a little bit prejudiced. Like I said, so these two things happened at the same time. We got Colorado right here. 3 students are in critical condition, and we got to put up prayers for them. Here we go.
Not good news. This is difficult news to sort of digest, particularly for the community of Evergreen, particularly for the county of Jefferson County, and quite frankly for the state and for the country. Another shooting at a school in Colorado today. 3 critical victims, 2 of which we believe to be students. They're taken away to the scene, to St. Anthony's, and they are actively not good news. This is difficult and actively being cared for. You can imagine, I've talked to lots of doctors in these situations where they get that rush of patients, and 3 patients is still a lot of patients at one time, and there's that mad rush to sort of take care of those patients, oftentimes with these very critical injuries, and make sure that they can survive. So you can imagine there's a lot of work that's taking place at St. Anthony's at this moment right now.
Yeah, y'all, like I said, normally I have my moderator, so my moderator is supposed to handle the chat, so it's a lot going on. But yeah, so witnesses say the guy they arrested wasn't the shooter. Here we go.
Did it was a good shooter, a sharp shooter. It was one shot right directly to the heart, and we need to find out who did this. I think there should be a research completely done that took place hours, maybe a day before anything went on. Who could be there and pull that trigger and do it? And I don't think it was George Zim. He was poor, broke. He maybe was on medication, a little bit loony boon. Maybe a perfect person to pick and say that did it, but I don't think he did it at all.
So at this point, but did you see him taken into custody? Did you see him with any kind of thing in his hand, any device in his hand or anything like that?
Yeah, I saw when they actually put the handcuffs behind his back.
Okay.
I followed them.
All right,
when
we're going to go to Jason Chaffetz. Obviously there's going to be a lot of theories.
Did it was a good.
All right, 1 second. Yeah, man, I mean, let us know what y'all think, bro. I don't know, bro. It's a crazy thing. I'm going to pull up Charlie Kirk, like I said, I don't know who he is. I always say this. If y'all ever think I'm racist, it's because I know there are racists that exist that don't like me. Okay, let's just start there. Secondly, I've had racist people in the chat. I've told y'all before. I've told these stories. We don't. Like I said, we do dark humor on the show. Feel me? We do dark humor. Just don't. Ain't nobody finna be more funny than me. Okay, let me just say it like that. Past that, I'm gonna go to TikTok. We're gonna pull up Charlie Kirk and some of the stuff he used to talk about. Now I know he does the debates and everything.
Only about 10% of.
Hold up. Let's see, Charlie Kirk. Hold on. And it wasn't his heart. Shout out to Marietta. I believe it was his neck. I'm not gonna put the footage up because they will probably demonetize me if I do so. But I'm pretty sure he got shot in the neck from what I seen. I seen the footage first off. Here we go. So this was before it happened. Yeah, it was his neck. Hey man, like I said, the main thing I brought this for is for y'all to realize that, bro, you never know when it's your time to go. Here we go.
They're talking about not allowing them to purchase firearms. And he was talking back and forth with the guy, and then all of a sudden I hear up top, I see Charlie. I think it got his carotid. I just saw him grab, it looked like his neck, and there's just blood pouring out everywhere, and his eyes kind of rolled back. And at that point I kind of looked up because it sounded like it came up from behind me up the hill.
Yep. And
it was just one pop, and then we all dropped to the ground, and then they told us all to run. So we all ran out. Yeah, I'm imagining pandemonium at that point. Did you see medical personnel attend to him, and what happened after that? By the time I looked up, he was already off. He was already out. He was already out of the tent. There were some police officers up there. There was his security. There was no metal detectors or anything for us to go through. They didn't even check our tickets.
Oh, and y'all answer the poll too. Answer the poll. Let us know what you think.
Gunman? Any sense of what became of the?
I'm trying to on my side. I'm trying to pull it up. I'm trying to pull up the live chat on my side because I really can't see the chat. Like I can see right there, but I can't respond the way I want to. So I'm pulling that up right now. Here we go.
Person, I don't know if it's a man or woman. The person who fired the shot.
Nope, I didn't see anything. I just dropped when everybody else dropped, and then I ran when they told everybody to run.
So you described it as a debate that was going on. So it was a debate between Charlie and someone else, or just a sort of a...
Yeah, so he just proved me wrong. And basically, you know, because he's a right-winger, and, you know, he's very, very, very good at his debates. And he invites mostly college kids to go up and debate him. And, you know, a lot of them were, you know, had a lot of the same views, but there was something that may be a little bit off that they don't quite agree with. So they're just trying to, you know, debate him back and forth on their views versus his.
So it sounds like people from all points on the political spectrum. What about the atmosphere, the mood? What was it like leading up to that?
Oh, man, we were all having fun. We were shouting, you know, USA and Charlie Kirk and listening to some, you know, 80s music like Queen and that, and just stuff to pump you up. We're just all having a good time.
Yeah, like a festival kind of atmosphere. I want to ask you about security. What was that like as you entered this area? And what kind of area is this?
There was none. It was like, so when you walked in there, it was like a kind of in the crevice of the buildings with a bridge across it. And then behind it was like a grassy open area with a little bit of sitting that's kind of in a stadium seating. But it was like a little hill.
And this is on the campus of Utah Valley University.
Yeah. They're talking about you know, not allowing them to purchase firearms. And he was talking back and forth with the guy. And then all of a sudden I hear up top, I see Charlie. I think it got his carotid. I just saw him grab, it looked like his neck. And there's just blood pouring out everywhere. And his eyes kind of rolled back. And at that point, I kind of looked up because it sounded like it came up from behind me up the hill. And it was just one pop. And then we all dropped to the ground. And then they told us all to run. So we all ran out.
Yeah, I'm imagining pandemonium at that point. Did you see medical personnel attend to him? And what happened after that?
By the time I looked up.
Yeah, man, like I said, man, we might not even have any show because we barely, like I said, I mean, it's taking over the net today. Like, it's the most trending thing right now. Everybody's watching the news. All I can do is my show. They'll come see me after. But yeah, it's a couple things, man. Here we go.
Issues with people who disagree with him. It's become a popular production or a popular element of his social media work. He is very popular with younger men in this country, with college-aged voters, college-aged people, because of the popularity of his podcast and his other social media work. Turning Point USA is considered the largest conservative youth movement in this country, holds conferences on a fairly regular basis that draw all the top names in Republican politics, be it the...
And that's why that's the reason why we know. That's the reason why I know about him, because I've seen it before. Y'all know I'm in Texas. What up, Texas? We in a big T. You know? So because of that, you know, I've seen, you know, that, you know, every area that you go gets a certain set of messages bombarded towards them. My area gets these kind of messages. Here we go.
President, the vice president on down, those that would like to be president one day, understand they have to be cultivating this organization in order to expect future support. So there will be widespread concern and acclaim for his work among Republican leadership up and down a ballot, and grave concern across the country among those who are supporters of the president and others in the conservative movement, because they understand that he has been such a rock star, a galvanizing force, someone who's brought people together. Issues.
All right, so let's see what Charlie Kirk talks about. Charlie Kirk's. My bad, y'all. Debates. Let's see what he talks about. Here we go. This is Charlie Kirk, guys.
If a mom finds out she's having a girl,
okay,
but she wants a boy, should she be able to abort that 3-week-old?
Yes.
Here we go. Like I said, he may or may not like black people. We're gonna celebrate the life of Charlie Kirk, brother, in my Hulk Hogan voice, ninja. Here we go. Shout out Charlie Kirk. Let's get it.
Why?
Can that child directly survive outside her body?
Well, eventually, yes. I mean, again, so we talk about stages of development. What is the first step of human development?
I mean, obviously, it's whenever the two pieces of DNA,
The egg and the sperm
correct,
meet,
yes,
right?
and then they collaborate.
So
and there you
therefore,
go.
if human development begins at fertilization, conception,
Sure.
so then shouldn't the human be protected at conception?
Well, I don't even think it's going to be protected if the baby is going to be born to a mother who's like, well, dang it, my kid's not a girl, it's a boy, or vice versa. Then I don't even think they should be born to that parent in the first place. So,
But just to understand, so what you are arguing for is eugenics. Just so we are clear, it is not just illegal. It is grotesquely illegal what you are talking.
And let us know what he said. Shout out to Marietta. Let us know what he said about the guy, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. But here we go.
Which is sex.
At the same time, well, I'll handle that when we'll cross that bridge together. Here we go. And everybody hit the like button in the chat. They probably demonetizing my chat because of what I put as the title, but it is what it is. Here we go.
Elective abortion, basically where you get a DNA result at 3 weeks, and you can be like, no, not the hair color, I like, terminate it. Not, I wanted a boy. So basically, your view of pregnancy is no different than customizing a Ford Explorer.
no, my whole point, again,
No,
is
no,
that...
you got to emphasize on it. Your view is that the baby, if all of a sudden you get a blood test that you don't like, that it's, by the way, you could tell a lot of your baby.
Yo, Marietta wildin', bro. Marietta. What? Here we go.
DNA test now. How tall it's going to be, its average IQ, brown eyes, green eyes, blue eyes, whether it's going to be likely overweight, obese, whether or not it's going to be a boy or a girl. So if you get anything that you don't like, you say, my body, my choice, get it out of the shopping cart.
Well, yeah, and to be honest, it's very ethically problematic, yeah. But if we have advanced to a society where that can happen, number one,
we're
already
we're
already in pretty big trouble if we can literally say, okay, the baby's gonna have blue eyes, green eyes.
No, it's not. We're already there. We're there. So it's just so you understand. It's.
I mean, you can look at a Punnett table, but it's not actually going to be defined.
No, it's very defined. You can get a 3-week-old blood test, and you could tell right around 3 to 6 weeks.
And first things first, shout out to Marietta. I appreciate you, mama. Look, if y'all can't donate, it's all good, bro. I appreciate all the donations, but if you can't, just hit the like button. Feel me? If you can see the hype button, hit the hype button. That makes me happy regardless. So long, or tell somebody about the show. You know, we discuss entertainment news and the industry news. Shout out to I can't see your name because it's light green. I got to figure out how to change these colors, but shout out to you. He said, I guarantee the person that shot Charlie Kirk was either gay, trans, or somebody that identifies as a cat. Shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls in the LGBTQIA plus they them community. Here we go.
Almost everything with a very, very high predictive correlation of how your kid is going to operate, grow. Now, of course, there are some issues with it, but the sex is highly, highly accurate. You take the urine of the mom within 48 hours, you could tell. So what I want to make sure we're clear. You came here asking about the Holocaust. I'm going to complete the full circle. What you just talked about, sex selective abortion, is Nazi eugenics philosophy. If a mom...
All right, so Marietta said that white people on Twitter were calling this their George Floyd moment.
What the hell? Oh my God, no. You need to leave.
So we gonna pull up Twitter. Let me see. Where Twitter at? Here we go. Let's see what pops off. I'm trying to pull up the live chat.
I'm allowing
too.
you to spin the conversation.
I'm not speaking. Oh, all right, brother. Twitter. Today is not about the ninjas today, but shout out to my ninjas everywhere. Let's see if Twitter pops up. It look like you don't want to pop up. Oh, man. Twitter ain't popping up. What's happening? What's wrong with Twitter? Why Twitter not popping up? Let me see. Damn, Twitter probably broke because of everything that happened. Let me see. What the fudge nuts? I mean, I can make another one. I'll make another one. Hold up. Let me see what's going on with it. Twitter. Oh, I think it's working now. All right, it's working now. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, I mean, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, today's course correction, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, be careful out here in these streets. Y'all got to be careful, bro. Y'all got to be careful. Let me order. I think I got to move it up. Let me see. I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe it's behind something. It's here, though. It's right here, but you guys can't see it. Hold up. 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. If it doesn't pop up, I'm just gonna pull it up on like I said, Instagram, or I'll pull it up through Google. I'm trying to pull it up through its own little thing. All right, let me see. Twitter.com. Close. All right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, course correction, guys. It's tough. You just got to be careful out here in these streets. That's why I tell y'all, stay careful out here. I mean, you know, if you try and become a person of influence, expect to become a martyr in today's time, okay? Expect to become a martyr.
You need to leave.
You're going to become a martyr, and the reason why is because people aren't going to like you, and people take shit personal. I've seen it myself. All right, let me see. Charlie Kirk. Let's see what people are saying. You're sick for wishing death on someone. Charlie Kirk, let's see.
That's every single year. So that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year. So that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
Now, my whole thing with the Second Amendment, you know, people feel strongly about that. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. I just don't trust the government. Shout out to the government. Shout out to the Fedi Gov. Shout out to the government. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to the government. But I don't trust nobody because I've been harmed before. And when I've been harmed, I've been traumatized by people I knew. Yeah, like I said, bro, I don't trust y'all to protect me because y'all gonna tell me to defend myself and protect myself. So I'd rather keep my Second Amendment rights. Shout out to Marietta. She said Kirk went to a far uglier place when he said, I'll see a black pilot. I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. I mean, hey, shout out to my ninjas. Hey, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Adams and Eves. Shout out to the people that look like me and the people that don't look like me. If you look like me, pull up to the front of the club, please, and form a circle. What y'all got to realize, being black in America, I don't know why it's like this, but for some odd reason, you know, you got to work twice as hard to do the same thing as somebody else to prove that you're qualified to do the same thing. I feel like personally it makes you better. That doesn't mean that it's right though. That doesn't mean that it's right. But I mean, yeah, I mean, the writing's on the wall, man. These are the people who are in power. Not saying that I bend the knee because I bend the knee to nobody. But I mean, you just got to peep game and take it for what it is. Put yourself in a position to where you don't have to be subservient to anybody. And if I said that fast, let me slow it down. Put yourself in a position where you don't have to be subservient to anybody. Once you do that, you wouldn't be worried about these issues. And I'm not saying that anybody specifically. I'm saying that's why I wouldn't worry about these issues. The only thing I know is to cause change, you need power, influence, and money. So if we want to change certain aspects of how people view us, you need the power, you need the money, you need the influence. The reason why is because it's not only that these people think the way they do behind closed doors, it's the fact that that's the only way to cause change, right? And what I mean by that is there's levels to this shit. So I was talking about this the other day, like when it comes to like even voting blocks, like black people are not monolithic in their thinking. So, you know, I fucks with the black people. Hello. I mean, feel me? But at the same time, we're not monolithic in our thinking and we don't know how to fall in line. And that's why I respect white people, because white people fall in line like an army. Regardless of where they're from, they know how to fall in line. At the same time, I don't condone that bullshit of where, oh yeah, you're a ninja with the ER. Yeah, nah, bro.
You need to leave.
Don't disrespect me. At the same time, I'm not finna put hands on you unless you was to get in my face, calling me the N-word. I wouldn't put hands on you. I'm gonna just look at you. I've been called the N-word multiple times. Random people. When I'm on the job, whatever, random people. I just be like, oh, you know me, I kind of laugh at shit. I'm like, oh yeah, you're bold. You're very bold. But I feel like sometimes people trying to get a reaction out of you. So you just got to be mindful. You got to be careful. I always say this on the stream too, you know, people try and trick you out position. You got to catch yourself so you don't get tricked out position. Because when push comes to shove, if you do something to harm somebody, they're going to point the finger at you. Let's see what else is said on Twitter. They said, according to Charlie Kirk's logic, his death is his own fault, not the shooters. The death of women and children in Gaza are the fault of Hamas, not Israel, just like the deaths in Japan during World War II were the fault of Japan, not America, blah, 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 blah. Remember, they said that, not me. Okay? And like I said, condolences to his family because he leaves behind his wife and 2 daughters. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the white people. I just feel like, you feel me? I'm saying like, you know, I'm not pushing no hate. I wonder if y'all have the same sentiment when one of us, you know, one of the people that look like us dies, right? I'm gonna say it. Let me see what else we could find. Is it still worth it, Charlie Kirk? Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, this just goes to show America's narcissism. I know this ninja. I don't remember this ninja's name, but This ninja be talking about stuff too. I believe he's conservative. No, I believe
Charlie
he's liberal.
Kirk is dead. He got shot at an event that he was hosting in Utah. And I am sad, distraught. In fact, I just cried on my live stream in front of 250,000 people.
All right, hold on. You see? Now hold up, bro. Well, I don't know if he knows him.
But what the hell, boy?
I don't know if he knows him. You see? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I think the last celebrity I cried for was maybe Kobe Bryant. Shout out to Kobe, ninja. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Kobe. And shout out to you, Marietta. Yeah, man, I mean, hey, you know, we live in a society where you got to play stupid as a ninja that's an intellectual. So I just play stupid. Y'all see me playing stupid on the stream. Please understand it's all a facade. It's a facade that I had to plan out to get my influence. And I'm still not there. But when I get to where I get to, y'all see what I'm talking about. I'll put it out on the front line. But yeah, ninja, I mean, ninja, why the fuck, I mean, excuse my French, why in God's name are you crying? On God's green earth, why are you crying about this ninja passing away? If y'all, I mean, I don't know if y'all know each other personally or what, but I mean, shit, I don't know. Here we go.
Charlie Kirk is dead. He got shot at an event that he was hosting in Utah. And I am sad, distraught. In fact, I just cried on my live stream in front of 250,000 people. My goal in this video is to tell you why I feel this way. If you want to end gun violence, it is something that you can never celebrate. It is always disgusting, always vile, and always abhorrent. It should come as no shock to yourself when I tell you that I think Charlie Kirk was a bad person. I've made that very clear over the last year, but does
Take care, Marietta.
that mean I think he deserves to lose his life? No. Does that mean I think his 2 young children who were in attendance at the event where he was shot deserve to watch their father die? No. Does that mean I think they deserve to grow up without him? No. Does that mean I think that his wife, who was also there, deserved to lose her husband? No. And honestly, if you answered yes to any of those questions, there's a very clear line drawn between me and you. I don't want your support, and I don't support you either. We as a collective need to end gun violence, and if that phrase is negotiable for you, I believe that you're in the wrong. My thoughts and prayers go out to Charlie Kirk's friends, family, children, loved ones, as well as every single person in attendance at his event today in Utah.
Yeah. I agree with this brother right here. But to end gun violence, I don't think we could end gun violence unless we took away all the guns. But do you trust the government to protect you? That's the real question. Do you trust the government to protect you with their guns? Now, I trust the government to defend my interests outside the United States, right? In the sense that they're defending their own interests. But when it comes to guns, I mean, I'm in Texas, so, you know, we got a different mindset out here. Shout out to Texas, baby.
Pride on my live stream. My goal in this pride on my live.
Shout out to Texas. So we think a little different. So we ain't finna sit there and give up the gun. Sorry. Let's see what else. The New York Yankees held a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. Like I said, he was influential. That's one thing I'll tell you, because I seen him before, and supposedly they saying he racist. I still seen him. I heard what he had to say about some stuff. Let me see. The scourge on gun violence and political violence must end. Yep. I mean, that's the picture right there. Yeah, they got him in the neck. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And what's even more crazy, oh shit, there's us. Oh shit, look at me. Oh shit. It's me watching me. It's me watching me. That's very uncomfortable. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. Anyways, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of mixed feelings, guys, because look, Charlie Kirk has defended every massacre in Gaza and used every platform available to justify Israel's starvation campaign. I mean, there's all these headlines. This was the man who they said shot him at first, and they determined that this person was not actually the shooter. Here we go. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's why when y'all be saying why black on black crime, white on white crime, I'll be looking at you and just like,
But what the hell, boy?
I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about, bro? Everybody traumatizes everybody. The people that look like you, closest to you, and I didn't say this, but shout out to the content creator that did. Shout out to the coach. You know who you are. Yeah, man, proximity, likeness, and relation. Proximity, likeness, and relation. The people that look like you, the people that are closest to you, and the people within your given area are the people that are going to try and harm you. So you got to be mindful. You got to be careful. Gentlemen, like I said, course correction, gentlemen. In today's day and age, if you plan on rising to a level of influence and you seriously make that choice for yourself, you have to be careful. I came to that realization the other day. Something had transpired, and in that situation I had a lot of anxiety, and I was like, damn, why do I have a lot of anxiety? And I realized, because I'm like, oh shit, I'm trying to become somebody of influence, and I have to be careful what I do today because I don't know who I'm going to be tomorrow. I could fuck around and piss off the wrong person. I could fuck around and make somebody feel bad. They might turn and sue me the next day, and I might not have the money, and you could sue anybody. So like I said, gentlemen, the main thing is y'all got to be careful out here in these streets, bro. The onus is on you. They will hold you to a standard. Society holds us to a standard and an expectation. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. This is Greg Gutfield. I don't know who these people are. I got to do my research. I know the ninja on Fox News, but here we go. Listen to this.
I know that it's somewhat object of mockery to say thoughts and prayers, but thoughts and prayers for his family. They need it from all of us. And Jesse's right. If they could do this, they are capable of anything. I think that was the message. I believe that was the message. It's really hard to radicalize Republicans.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're not the radical type.
My whole thing is this, though. I hate when people do, like, you'll see somebody commit, for example, they do this with black people. Guys, listen to this. So you'll see a ninja, right? You'll see, you know, there's different types of black people, just like there's different types of white people. So you'll see somebody in a lower socioeconomic position commit an act and then take that one person that made that act and then group it with a whole group of people and say, these people are like this. So we don't know, right? And I could be dead wrong here. We'll know in the future. But we don't know whether or not this person was liberal, Republican, just a person doing that just to cause havoc. The ninja was crazy. We don't know unless new information has come out. But they're already assuming that, and I'm not defending liberals. I'm not liberal. I'm not conservative. Ninja, I'm Black Adam, ninja. Not to refer to myself in the third person. But I'm saying, so we don't know who it is, but they've already decided it's these groups of people. So now we're going to turn this into a whole war over this person that they care about because of this group of people that they're going against. And I don't like shit like that because I feel like that means everybody's being disingenuous. Okay, here we go.
But if you thought that you were going to shut a movement down, you're going to get a rude awakening. You woke us the fuck up.
And we will.
Yeah. I mean, hey man, politics. That's politics for you. I said it in the song, man. Politicking had me fucked up. I said it in the song. Shit. This was Charlie Kirk's last interaction with the audience before being shot in the neck. Here we go. Hold up.
Do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years? Too many.
And I'm gonna stop it right there because I don't want them to turn around and shoot somebody on my shit. The Utah governor, Charlie Kirk, I want to be very clear. This is a political assassination. And I just want to remind you, we still have the death penalty here in the state of Utah. Yeah, so I mean, they're going to turn around and make an example out of this person. Excuse me. My bad, y'all.
This is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation.
Oh, and Utah be wildin'. Shout out to the Latter-day Saints. Yeah, ninja. I know about the Latter-day Saints. Have y'all ever heard about the Latter-day Saints? You know what they think about black people, ninja? Should I tell you? Do you know what they think? They think that black people have been damned. If I'm not mistaken, the Latter-day Saints, I believe they're out there. They think that black people have been damned to hell already, and that's why they're this color. I mean,
this is a dark day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No way.
That's what they was taught in school. I'll show y'all, but it's not my job to show y'all that because they're going to say I'm promoting the hate, even though that's their religion. Here we go.
For our state, it's a tragic day for our nation. And I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination. We are celebrating 250 years of the founding of this great nation. That founding document, the Declaration of Independence, that this great experiment on which we embarked together 250 years ago, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. The first one of those is life.
Yep.
And today, a life was taken. Charlie Kirk was first and foremost a husband and a dad to 2 young children.
Sad situation.
He was also very much politically involved, and that's why he was here on campus. Charlie believed in the power of free speech and debate to shape ideas and to persuade people. Historically, our university campuses in this nation and here in the state of Utah have been the place where truth and ideas are formulated and debated. And that's what he does. He comes on college campuses and he debates. That is foundational to the formation of our country, to our most basic constitutional rights. And when someone takes the life of a person because of their ideas or their ideals, then that very constitutional foundation is threatened. Now, we have a person of interest in custody. The investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, man, I mean, shit, bro. I mean, damn, Ninja. Damn. Shout out to RFK Jr. RFK said, once again, a bullet has silenced the most eloquent truth teller of an era. My dear friend Charlie Kirk was our country's relentless and courageous crusader for free speech. We pray for Erica and the children. Charlie is already in paradise with the angels. We ask his prayers for our country. Here we go. This is when he found out Trump won.
Of the United States, we've got our republic back, folks.
Let's go. All right, relax, man. Don't tell me you're gonna cry about it. Chill, brother.
Everybody should remember this moment. Look, I'm gonna echo Charlie from earlier. Remember where you were when this happened. Remember where you were when you realized that the Uniparty and all of these, just the establishment, you said it's time to actually participate. And look what you guys have done.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to my granddad. Y'all ain't know that well, I hate to refer to myself in the third person. I feel like I'm sounding very narcissistic here, but I actually have a white granddad.
What the hell?
No bullshit. I had to give him a call. Ninja's like, how you got a white Ninja? Need I explain more, Ninja? But yeah, he liked the MAGA. He said he's finna send me a hat. I told him, Grandpa, you gotta send me a hat. He's like, oh yeah, Adam, I'm gonna send you a hat. I'm like, all right. I ain't finna wear it on stream though, cause y'all niggas finna be tweaking. But I am gonna make a Make Black Great Again hat, which I hope that you guys will buy. A Make Black Great Again hat. Shout out to the black people. Shout out to black people. Let's see. Charlie Kirk says gun deaths unfortunately worth it. I mean, hey man, Ninja, I don't want to say it, but no pun intended, we not finna beat a deceased horse, okay? I don't really have much to say, bro. All I know is rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. We used to discuss politics. I kind of stopped discussing politics because I had to niche down. We talk about the music industry for those of you who are new here. Pass that, answer the poll in the chat. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to Shadow for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't have too much to say, man. It's tough because, I don't want to turn around and say the wrong thing. People get very radical about politics. That's one thing I learned in the last few days as well. I don't get radical about politics because I personally feel like it's all fake, even charity. Okay? That's just me though. That's just me because I've seen certain shows and I'm looking at the old world and the new world and it's like, the game remains the same. Only the players change. Shout out to my uncle. My uncle had told me that a little while back. That's what he told me. He said the game remains the same, only the players change. And when we look at the old game versus the new game, it's all the same shit, except now we got technology in play. And we got better weapons, we got better sports, better whatever the case may have you, right? So the main thing is this. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when y'all go out here in these streets, bro, be mindful. Pay attention to your surroundings. Of course, in this case, it was a sniper. But pay attention to your surroundings, okay? You don't know what to expect. And one thing I always want to tell y'all too, man, enjoy your life. Life is precious and you only have one. Enjoy your life. I know we all got to work and make this bread. Shout out to everybody in America, the best country in the world, Ninja. Okay? Where my flags at, Ninja. Yes, sir. Shout out to the best country in the world. But please understand me when I say this, man. You have no idea when it's your time to go. Okay? You have no clue. No clue. So make sure you at least find some time to do the things you like to do. All right? Let me stop before I mess up my camera. Anyways, like I said, man, let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams. Shout out to the Eves. We back in here tomorrow with more music industry news and hip hop news and all the drama about Krishan Rock and, you know, Tracy Ellis Ross and then all that other stuff, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all stay safe out here in these streets, man. It's your boy B8. Deuces, ninja.